that, Honorable Speaker, we have one item called the AK-47, the world's favorite killing machine. Arms proliferation from the Horn of Africa, Honorable Speaker, is distracting lives from the Horn of Africa, coming to northern Kenya, and now the proliferation is getting into Tiati. Nobody should lie to us, Honorable Speaker, that the people killing and stealing in Tiati and northern Kenya is as a result of pasture. Even Honorable Cheruiyot suffers from pasture, but he's not killing. If you go to southern Kenya, parts of Maasai land, Narok, those people suffer from pasture. The animals die in big numbers, but they are not killing anyone to steal for pasture. And I want to quote someone here called Kalashnikov Assault Rifle, the inventor of this AK-47. He was asked that, do you feel bad that you invented this particular weapon that is destroying human life? And this one, what he said, let me read the quote. That people often ask me whether I feel guilty about human sufferings that is caused by the attack with the AK-47. I tell them that I designed the gun to defend the Russian motherland from its enemies. Of course, I feel sad and frustrated when I see armed skirmishes with the use of my weapon, also for conduct of predatory wars and for terrorism and criminal purposes. But it is not the designer who must ultimately take the responsibility for where guns end up. It is the governments who must control their production and exports. It is true that the government of Kenya, Honorable Speaker, has not had enough capacity over time to control the infiltration of guns from the north. And I want to say something here, that we had President Kenyatta, we had President Moi, we had President Kibaki. I went to campaign in Tiati. The tarmac road ends in Loru towards Churo. There is no tarmac road going there. If you go to Baringo, the tarmac roads end there. If you go to this other part, the tarmac roads end at Barwesa. The marginalization of population in Tiati is aiding banditry, because the meaning of bandits is illegal armed groups that are not organized, operating is in lawlessness. If we are to extend the subdivision of land that they have talked about to the land in Tiati, that it should not be owned by the community, but subdivided among individuals. That way, we will reduce issues of marginalization of the people of Tiati. Finally, Honorable Speaker, let me say this. It is not the outsider. 30 seconds. It is not the outsider who will bring the solutions. We had the words of John Natembea, the governor for Trans Nzoia. He said there is an unholy alliance between the police and bandits. Honorable Speaker, China built the Great Wall of China, but it did not end the attacks of China from the outsiders, because the people, the soldiers, the character of the soldiers manning the borders were compromised, and they allowed attacks to come in. Our soldiers who are sent there have been compromised, and they are... Your time is up. I heard there was a few seconds that remained from Honorable. Allow me to use... So these are my recommendations, Honorable Speaker. There's a division of land both from Tiati up to this other side of Baringo. And I want to thank, I've sat there and I've seen the faces of leaders from Tiati. They are very sincere in their contributions. Subdivision of lands, and then secondly, we want to develop an intergovernmental relations agency that allows county government of Baringo, in collaboration with the national government, to allow resources to be spent in the process of peace building and reconciliation among the communities in the affected areas. Finally, as I can, Honorable Speaker, allow me to dedicate a song to the people of Baringo and this assembly by Eric Donaldson that says, "This is the land of my birth. I will never leave it. I will never run away. I will defend its borders." Thank you, and I support the motion.